Hi, I'm Jerry Vero Jr. I hope you've been watching some of the videos I put out there so you have a better idea on what this whole campaign is about. It's about this book, For Members Only, the story of the mob's secret judge. And a lot of people have been requesting an autographed copy from me. I'm not the author. G.T. Harrell's the author, but I'm a co-author, even though I'm not listed as such because you couldn't have wrote it without me. So what I'm doing is I'm going to offer a promotion out there for everyone who wants that. For $25, you'll get a signed copy of this book, however you want it signed, first name, last name, nickname, whatever it's going to be. And include shipping. It'll be shipped to your door, media mail, so if you want a faster shipping, you have to pay the difference. But I'm also going to offer this DVD free. Okay, see if you can zoom in on this to get a better look. This DVD, for those of you who haven't seen it, how long is this thing here? 75 minutes, okay? This DVD was the very first one that we did. The writer flew into New York with myself and John Lakin and Ken Lakin, the two attorneys involved in this project, and we walked through Little Italy, starting off with the restaurant where, I forgot what his name was, ran it, but anyway, so you'll see us walking through all of Little Italy, and one scene which is important is where we run into a guy on the street named Willie Caparelli. You'll see it. He's a Bonanno guy, and my Uncle Sonny poses a question to him. Tell him about my brother's power. And he said, oh, it was a power in his own right. Now watch him, pay attention. After he says that, he's kind of squirming around like he's thinking, shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that, you know? Anyway, I want you to pay attention to another thing. So my Uncle Sonny starts talking about a guy, Jojo Crumb. And Willie points in there, he says, he's in there. He was hanging out in a pizza shop, I don't know the name of it, next to Vincent's Clam Bar. Now, for those of you who don't know who that is, I saw that he's recently listed on the Genovese family chart as a soldier. Joseph Tedeschi, Tedeschi. His nickname was Joe Crumb or Jojo Crumb. He was not a soldier. He was a high-ranking guy. By the 90s, he was already running the San Gennaro Feast. Also, when Matty the Horse got convicted and went to jail, he was the acting boss. Not solely, the Genovese family doesn't operate that way. They're like a panel of elder statesmen. So there's about 5 of them. There's usually a head boss, and then there's the consiglieres that they're on the panel, and it's almost like they have their own commission. The boss can't just decide what he wants. It's between about 4 or 5 of them, which makes them they are a smarter family. They're by far the most secretive. So I want you to pay attention to that. It's just more validation to show you the people that I've been in contact with. I didn't know Joe Crumb was in there. We were just walking Little Italy, but Joe Crumb is top dog. And I sat there and chatted with him. To be honest, he wasn't the friendliest guy. But, so I kept quiet. I let him and my Uncle Sonny talk, and I listened to all of it. That's how I knew he ran the feast. That's how I knew, because he said, hey, you know, after the horse went away, I took over. I obviously knew what that meant. So I want you to pay attention to that in that video, and you're going to enjoy it. The audio is not the greatest because it was windy that day, but it's really interesting stuff. We go into, I think, Fiorno's or something, Fiorini's, I don't know the name of the Italian restaurant we went into. There's so many down there. Went into the Mulberry Street Bar, Cafe Sorrento. I think we even went into Baby John's place, the cannoli place. But watch that, it's pretty cool. You're going to enjoy it, and hopefully you enjoy the book as well.